Hello class. You have must have seen the revised syllabus. Most of you have seen, I believe. We have been doing a couple of SQL commands before my this long absence, and we were doing some SQL commands which we found eventually not there in the syllabus. But then, in terms of doing your practical examinations or practical, some of the commands will be necessary for you to know. So do not go by the equation of what is there in the syllabus and what is not there in the syllabus. Okay. Uh, Knowing a little better, extra is always better. That's what I would like to say. Anyway, we are not doing anything extra right now. We will just revise some of the things which we did in class 11, because once we are thorough with these commands, I think we can try out some board pattern questions. So the first thing which I believe you know the select command very well. Okay, select is used to select the columns from a table, and then by using a where you can use a condition. I believe you know that, and you can join conditions also with or and exactly the same way you do it in the Python. Fine. So I will rather just revise one or two things where normally the students make mistakes. Fine. I know most of you remember the commands, but still I would just tell you the cases where people might go wrong. For example, first of all, if you go by the order by clause, okay. Order by clause, we know that it is used to get the sorted order, right? So when we say there is any table, say select star from whatever be the table name, say the table name is item, okay, order by, okay, if we write say price, order by price, right? Then automatically we know that it shows the sorted order, ascending order of sorting, okay, according to the order, the price column. Imagine we have a table here like this. I'm making it very quickly. So this is my item table and this is my item code, ITID. We have I name, item name is also there, item ID is also there, and say price is there, right? So basically on the basis of this price, in the ascending order of price, all the records will be displayed. You have done that. If you do not write anything here, it automatically means it's ascending order sorting we are talking about. You can also write ASC to mean ascending. If you want to, you can write. But even if you do not write, it means the same thing. Okay. But imagine I have two different things, like maybe a pen, okay, maybe a pen that is of 10 rupees, and there is another, something like a stapler that is also of 10 rupees. Fine. So in this case, what happens? I wanted it to be displayed in the ascending order of price or descending order of price, whatever it is. Descending order, order by price, you write DESC. Then, according to the descending order of price, all the records are displayed. But my question is, if I want the price to be displayed in descending order, and then look at this, both the prices are same. So which one will come first? Pen will come first or the stapler will come first? If I have to decide that, then we can go for another level of sorting. Okay, this another level of sorting is sometimes also called then by. Then by means I sorted my table on the basis of a particular column, then by which column I want to go. There also, if I find a type, then by which column. So there can be different levels of sorting. Okay. So what we can do here is we can write order by price DESC. We can write here order by price DESC. Okay. Order by price DESC. I wanted the descending order of the price. And if the prices are same, then I wanted the ascending order of the item name, which is I name. So you can just write here I name, comma I name. And since I did not write anything after I name, it automatically means that I am talking about ascending order of the I name. Again, if you want, you can write I name space ASC also if you want to. Okay, so this is the first level of sorting, this is the second level of sorting. Remember this rule. Another small rule related to in connection with order by you have to remember that if we have a condition, we know that any kind of condition in SQL commands we can put by where. Okay, so say there is another column here in the table which I did not do, now I am doing it. So there was a column called city. There were different items, and in the city column I wrote KOL. So I was trying to basically get a sorted order of all the records where the city value is Kolkata, right? Then what do I do? My question is, in that case, the where comes before or where comes after the order by. This is the place where most of the students make a mistake. Remember, if you have an order by and a where, both are to be used in accomplishing a command, then always the where will come first and order by will be the last line of your command. Fine. So in our case, I told you that I wanted to basically have the records, but the city value in the city column is basically coal. Fine. So I will write the where condition first. That is where the city equal to, you know, it has to be written within double quotation mark. It's an alphanumeric quantity. Okay. Now I will do order by. Now you do whatever sorted order you want. Order by price. If you want another thing, you write whatever you want. You write. What I mean to say is where will always come before the order. Order by will be the last line. If you do other way around, if first you write order by, then you write where. The SQL command MySQL will show you an error. Okay. This is one thing. Secondly, there are some keywords which I just picked up from the syllabus. You have done this, but let us quickly revise them. 1 second. One was like. Like. What is like? Like means like clause is used when you mean to say a group of values in a collected manner. Okay, in a collected manner means I wanted to mean say all the cities which begin with the letter K. Okay, I wanted to mean all the students whose name begins with S. I wanted to mean, say, I wrote a group of railway stations names. I wanted to mean all the railway station names where the word Delhi will be there. Somewhere the word Delhi is there. Okay. So in this case, we have to know when we are talking about referring a group of things collectively, that means there must be a way to do it. To represent any number of characters, we represent a percentage, and to represent the one character, any single character or one character, we represent underscore. Okay, we use underscore. Not very clear to you, I know. Let us go by the example. Fine. Say my item name is pen. Okay. I am writing in a precise order so that you can understand it better. Say this is my item name, this is my item ID, and this is my price. Okay. Here I have my pen, here I have pen, here I have pencil. Okay. I have pen stand and all other things. Okay. And item ID is whatever, price is whatever, things are there. Now, if I mean to say that I want to display all the items which are tens, then we should write select whatever be the fields. You want to take all the fields, write star. You want to take the selected fields, write name of the field names from the table item. Okay. Now here we will write where condition. In the condition I will use the like clause where I name like. Okay. Which one I want to take? I want to take all the pens. I want to mean that all the I names where the I name value is pen. So we can write where I name like. You can write here. You can write P, it has to be within the double quotation mark, capital P, and then you can write 1 and 2 underscore. Why 2 underscore? Because then these 2 underscore will represent 2 characters. So altogether we are having 1, 2, 3 characters. So 3 characters means obviously we are meaning to say pen, we are not meaning to say pencil, or we are not meaning to say pen stand, because there are more characters present in it. On the other hand, if you want to mean all the item names which begin with the letter P, then you need to do here P percentage. Okay, that means the name will begin with the letter P and the remaining characters can be anything. Okay, or any number of characters. So pen, pencil, pen stand, any number of characters will fit in. So any name it will mean. That is one way of doing it. Now imagine what I was talking about, that there are sometimes you will see, say I notice the name of certain items, some books, okay, name of some books, where the word "the" is there. In the first name also, these are the book names, right? In the first name also there is one "the," second name also there is one "the," okay, third name also, say, third name, in the third name we had a word called THW. Okay. Now if I want to mean the word the, then what happens? If I have to mean the word the, I should write it like this. Okay. Say let's start from the table name or say book. Okay. Where book name, B name, say was the field. B name like. What I said, I wanted to mean all the book names where the word "the" will be found. The word "the" will be found if you want to write, then you need to write a percent, the, and the percent. Because "the" is a word here, okay? And there can be any number of characters here and any kind of characters here. That is, any number of characters can be before the word "the," any number of characters can be after the word "the." But if we write the command this way, what will happen? I wanted to mean the book names where the word "the" is there. But if you write the command this way, what will happen? This name, what's the matter with B? Say that's the name of the book. So this book name will also come. But I did not want to take this one. I wanted to take the book names, okay, where the word "the" is found. Fine. But eventually this will also come, because D, when we are saying, this also qualifies with this, because I said any number of characters before the, any number of characters after the. So this one also qualifies. So here nothing is that great. If you want to mean the word "the," you should better write percentage space the space the. Here it becomes very clear. Here it means the word "the," before and after there is a space. Okay, if the word "the" is in between. Fine. So that is how also the things can be represented by like. Like is basically, just remember that if you want to mean something collectively, right, then we use either percentage sign to mean any number of characters, underscore to mean only one character. We will do more examples of this and we will come back to this again.